Hi, my name is Julie, and this presentation is just a brief overview of what I learned this semester in HS 410 Issues in Aging. Some of the main ideas in this course is that aging is an inevitable part of life. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from, the aging process is something that everyone will go through. It is also important to know that the global life expectancy has increased over the past decades. The average life expectancy today is 78 years old. With that being said, knowing how to properly care for the elderly is very important. So what did I learn from this class? There was a lot of new and very useful information that I know will help me in my future career as a healthcare professional, but I will only be talking about a few of them today. The elderly is considered as anyone who is 65 years and older. When caring for the elderly, we want to make sure that their needs are being met. We also want to make sure that they are comfortable and safe in their living environment, whether it be in a nursing home, assisted living facilities, or in the comfort of their own home. As healthcare providers, there are some important things to consider. In healthcare, you'll be working with people from all parts of the world, so it is important to recognize and acknowledge cultural differences and beliefs, and be able to respect that, because oftentimes it can affect the decisions that they make. It is also important to understand different family situations and their upbringing. How one family copes with a certain situation may be different from how another family copes with a similar situation. Throughout this course, we have had several guest speakers. We looked at two types of assisted living facilities. The first one is CBRFs, which are community-based residential living. CBRFs have staff on site 24 hours a day that helps with daily living activities such as bathing, clothing, eating, etc. These facilities cost about $4,500 to $5,000 per month. The other type of facility is the RCACs, which are residential care apartment complexes, and these facilities are more like apartment style living, so the patients who stay here require less care, and these facilities cost about $3,000 per month. Prior to this class, I did not know the difference between these, so it was definitely very helpful to learn the differences between the two. We also looked at nursing homes. I was very surprised to find that even with the increasing elderly population, only a small percentage actually live in nursing homes. Nursing homes serve more as short-term care for individuals who need 24-hour care. Typically, elderly people with multiple chronic conditions end up in nursing homes. They usually will require a high level of assistance, therefore the cost is more than the other facilities. Nursing homes cost about $6,000 to $7,000 per month. Patients in nursing homes often feel a loss of independence, so it is important to help give them back some control. One important aspect of healthcare that I never gave much thought to prior to this class is how design elements can affect patients. Dr. Fernando talked about the impact of design elements in Alzheimer and dementia patients. Design elements can be anything from furniture and texture to the wall color and flooring types and pattern. So for example, the picture with the bright and contemporary furniture can cause confusion and disorientation and can be hazardous for the elderly. So we want to stay away from designs like that. The other picture is more ideal for elderly facilities. Dr. Summers talked about medication and the importance of understanding dosage, drug-to-drug interaction, and adherence and non-adherence. Dosage can vary per individual, so it is important to administer the correct amount of medication according to that individual. Drug-to-drug interaction is important because elderly people typically take on average 6 to 8 different types of medication per day. And it's important to ensure that drugs don't counteract with each other so it doesn't cause future health problems. Adherence and non-adherence refers to whether patients take their medications as prescribed. Some of the top reasons why elderly patients become non-adherent is because the medication is too costly, so they don't get it refilled. Also, patients might not fully understand their prescription instructions due to the lack of understanding of medical linguistics. And oftentimes they stop taking medication because they think they feel better. So how would I apply this to my future career? As a future healthcare administrator, knowing how design elements affect patients will help me to make better choices of design in healthcare facilities. In general, knowing the different options available, such as assisted living facilities and nursing homes, can help me in my personal life as well as my loved ones and myself age. And lastly, just being more sensitive and culturally aware will help me to provide better care for patients of different cultures.